Now, when you clicked on this video, you might have been thinking I was gonna teach you how to go get another $1,400 stimulus check. Maybe there was some secret workaround where the government would give you even more. But no, actually, I wanna teach you something even better. I wanna teach you how to get a $1,400 check every single month without the government's help. And to be honest, it's really not that hard to make another $1,400 every single month with all of the things we have available to us in the world today. And so here's my challenge to you. If you did get the $1,400 stimulus check, I want to teach you how to use that $1,400 to consistently make $1,400 every single month. And I know for a fact a lot of you watching my channel have gotten that check and you want to know where to invest it. You want to know if you should put it in the stock market or maybe even crypto. And the answer is, I don't want you to do any of that. I want you to use that $1,400 to start doing some of these side hustles I'm going to tell you about. So let's jump into it. If you're new to my channel, my name's Ryan Pineda. I'm a real estate investor here in Las Vegas. We do over 100 plus deals a year, but I'm also a really big fan of side hustles. I've got a series on my channel called Flip Nation where we go and interview and hang out with people who are flipping different things. And this series came about from my couch flipping video that's got over 500,000 views right now. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link to it below. But really what it comes down to is, by flipping couches, I was able to make $8,000 a month net profit and then use that money to go invest into bigger things like real estate. And throughout my time of starting the Flip Nation series, I've met other people who are flipping things like cars, I've met people who are flipping sneakers, and we've got a bunch of other videos planned with other people who are flipping some crazy stuff. But the most exciting part of it is that you actually don't need a lot of money to do any of these side hustles. The $1,400 you might be getting from the stimulus is gonna be more than enough to get you another $1,400 every month thereafter. And if you take the right steps, there's no reason that you can't make $5,000 a month and then $10,000 a month and eventually start investing in bigger things like real estate and make some serious money. So I really want you to think about the $1,400 you just got or that you had saved up previously and figure out how to use it as a stepping stone to something even bigger. Real quick, before we hop in the video, I want to let you know for the first time ever, I'm going to be hosting a workshop right here at my office. I'm going to teach you exactly how we've been doing over 100 real estate deals for the past 3 years straight. So if you want the blueprint and you want the systems, there's more information in the link below. We're gonna be going over everything you need to know both to start and scale a business, all the way from marketing to construction to raising money and finding great deals. And I want this to be a smaller, more intimate event where I can meet you and you can meet my team, ask questions, and get everything you need to succeed. And for that reason, seating is extremely limited. So if you wanna get in, don't wait. Make sure you click the link below and get registered. Now, back to the video. So with all that being said, let's talk about some different side hustles and how to exactly use that $1,400 to get into it. Since we've already talked about couch flipping, let me just give you the basics of how I would use $1,400 if I was starting out today. So I see a lot of people who say, Ryan, I want to do it, but I don't have a truck. I have no way to deliver the couch. But if you know my story, then you know that I didn't have a truck either. When I first started out, I ended up buying a pickup truck on Craigslist for $1,500. And when I bought it, I actually kind of got scammed because I thought that it had 100,000 miles on it, and it turns out it really had 200,000 miles. But even though it had way more miles than I thought, the truck ran and it served its purpose. I was able to start my couch flipping career and start making money every single day doing it. And on a side note, I actually told this story way more in depth of how I got started flipping couches on my podcast recently. So if you're not subscribed to it, go subscribe right now. Go check out that episode, it's really cool. But anyways, you can definitely buy a pickup truck for around $1,000 today. Just go on Craigslist and find one. Now, assuming that you get a truck, whether you bought it for $1,000, whether you already had one, or maybe you borrowed one from a friend, the next part is to just go find inventory. And honestly, it's not as hard as you think. You can literally go on the free section of Craigslist and go get free couches right now today. I actually interviewed a couch flipper here in Vegas named Moy. We did a video on it as well. And he had found a couch for free that he's flipping for $500. So I know that there's really good stuff on the free section. And if you buy right, you'll make at least $150 to $200 per couch easily. I would typically 3x my money on whatever I bought. So if I bought a couch for $100, I'd usually sell it for $300. And just to prove to you this will work, if you go back to the video I filmed with Moy, you'll see that he was already making over $5,000 a month with just doing it for a couple of months. But as you can tell, if you have $1,400 from the stimulus, you can definitely start flipping couches today. Even if you don't have a truck, even if you have no prior experience, just go watch the videos. It's not that hard. But let's say you don't want to get in the down and dirty and flip couches. What are some other things that you could do to make an extra $1,400 a month? I think the easy answer that everyone gravitates towards is just to drive Uber or Lyft. Now look, you can make money driving Uber or Lyft, but it's never gonna make you a ton of money. You could definitely make an extra $1,400 a month, but you're gonna work a lot of hours. I've never researched how much people who do Uber and Lyft actually make, but my guess is it's probably like $10 an hour. When I was flipping couches, a typical couch would maybe only take me 3 or 4 hours of work to make $200. So we're talking about making $50 an hour versus maybe 10. And the same thing goes for all these food delivery services like DoorDash or Uber Eats, or even these people who shop for groceries for you. You can definitely make money for them, but just how much you get paid per hour is so small compared to other things you can do. And that's why I'm a big fan of Flip Nation and all of these people out there hustling and making money flipping things. It's just far more profitable, it takes way less time, and it's fun being creative trying to find good deals. Honestly, if I was gonna go do the car thing, I'd probably go rent my car on Turo before I went and did Uber. I actually did a podcast with my friend Lucky Lopez, who's a car flipper. He was on the Flip Nation series, and he was telling me about how Turo works and how profitable it can be. I'm honestly thinking about renting my Tesla Model X on Turo just to see how much money it could make. If you think that'd be a good YouTube video, definitely let me know in the comments below because I'll do it if enough people want it. And it just goes to show how many ways you can make money just by having a driver's license and a car. But where things are getting really crazy is online. There are so many different ways to make money online. I've talked about how you can make money making YouTubes and making TikToks and doing stuff as an influencer. But even on a smaller level, you could just take surveys and make money. And it's crazy to me that so many websites will pay you to do that because it takes no skill. You can do it from home, in your pajamas, naked maybe, whatever you want to do, and make money just sitting there taking a survey mindlessly. Now, even though you can make $1,400 a month doing that, it's again one of those things that doesn't pay a ton per hour. Instead, what I would do if I wanted to work from home was offer up my services on places like Fiverr and Upwork. If you don't know what Fiverr and Upwork are, they're amazing websites. We have hired plenty of people from them. I've hired people to cold call for me. I've hired editors on there. I've hired graphic designers on there. There's a whole bunch of things that they do. And the best part is you can offer up your services and work whenever you want, accept the jobs that you want, and there's no contractual thing that says you gotta work for these guys forever. It's a freelance website that I think is going to get even bigger with time. You can put up how much your hourly rate is, you can put up your skill set, you can put up your resume and all of those things. You should definitely check it out if you're looking to make some side income. Now you might be thinking, what kind of skills am I gonna offer on these websites? Well, there's a whole bunch of things that people are looking for. As I mentioned earlier, we've hired cold callers and graphic designers and editors, but you can also hire people to do admin tasks. You can hire website developers, you can hire copywriters. The list goes on and on. If you're watching this video, there's definitely a skill you have that you can offer up on there. And so here's the whole point of this video. We should not be getting so excited about this $1,400 check. I understand that there's a lot of people who need it and those who have been laid off, but the reality is there are so many ways to make $1,400 every single month if you just put your mind to it. And so I want you to get in the mindset of thinking, how do I make this $1,400 happen every single month? And even for me, I'm always thinking about new ways that I can make money and income. And what I've found is the world is constantly changing and making it easier than ever to make extra money, especially as a side hustle. So I want you to get out there and figure out which one works best for you. And if you want to learn more about side hustles and real estate investing, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you can see all of my content. And if you got value out of this video, go hit the like button. Make sure you're following me on all the other socials. Until next time, peace.